Hi everyone. In this class, we will be going to continue with the module 1. In the last class, we have discussed the discrete Fourier transform basics. Now, let us proceed with the discrete Fourier transform. In the last class, we have seen a term called twiddle factor related to the discrete Fourier transform. We have seen that twiddle factor is represented by Wn, and the value of twiddle factor Wn is equal to e raised to minus j 2 pi by n. We have already mentioned this in the last class. From this, we can find the magnitude of twiddle factor as modulus of Wn is equal to modulus of e raised to minus j 2 pi by n. E raised to minus j 2 pi by n is a complex exponential function. It can be written as cos 2 pi by n minus j sin 2 pi by n. Modulus value of cos 2 pi by n minus j sin 2 pi by n is equal to root of cos square 2 pi by n plus sin square 2 pi by n. That is, we will get it as 1. We know cos square plus sin square is equal to 1. So, magnitude of twiddle factor is always 1. And the phase angle of twiddle factor can be found from the term minus j 2 pi by n. Comparing e raised to minus j 2 pi by n with the e raised to j theta, we can see that theta, that is the phase angle of Wn, is equal to minus 2 pi by n. That is, we will get the magnitude and phase angle of twiddle factor as 1 and minus 2 pi by n respectively. From the magnitude and phase angle of omega n, Wn, we can say that twiddle factor is a vector on the unit circle because its magnitude is always 1 and it represents n equally spaced samples because the phase angle of twiddle factor is minus 2 pi by n. Now, let us consider the term Wn raised to kn. This term we have seen in the discrete Fourier transform and inverse discrete Fourier transform equations that we have studied in the last class. Putting kn is equal to r, let us take the values of Wn raised to r by considering value of n is equal to 8 and value of r varies from 0 to 16. By taking the value of n is equal to 8 and the value of r varies from 0 to 16, the different values of Wn raised to r is tabulated in the given table. Here the first column is the values of r, that is, it varies from 0 to 16, and the second column is the Wn raised to r. Here we are taking the n value as 8, so W8 raised to R is the second column. We know Wn is equal to e raised to minus j 2 pi by n. Here we are taking the value of n as 8. So W8 is equal to e raised to minus j 2 pi by 8. That is equal to e raised to minus j pi by 4. That is why W8 raised to R is written as e raised to minus j pi by 4 the whole raised to R at the top of second column. And the third column gives the magnitude, and the fourth column gives the phase angle. Okay, now first putting the value of R as 0, we will get the first term W8 raised to 0, that is equal to 1. And magnitude is always 1, phase angle is 0. And putting the value of R is equal to 1, that is W8 raised to 1, that is equal to e raised to minus j pi by 4 the whole raised to 1, that is equal to cos pi by 4 minus j sin pi by 4, that is we will get it as 1 by root 2 minus j by root 2. Magnitude is 1 and the phase angle is minus 2 pi by n. Here n is equal to 8, so minus pi by 4. And putting the value of R is equal to 2, we will get W8 raised to 2 is equal to e raised to minus j pi by 4 the whole raised to 2, that is equal to e raised to minus j pi by 2, that is equal to cos pi by 2 minus j sin pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1, that is minus j. Magnitude is 1 and the phase angle of minus j is minus pi by 2. In this way, we can find all the values of W8 raised to R and its phase angle by putting R from 0 to 16. And the values of W8 raised to R and phase angle are tabulated in the given table. From this table, if we plot the values of W8 raised to R, we will get a unit circle like this. Unit circle means its radius will be 1. Here the magnitude of W8 raised to R is always 1. That is, because of that, we will get a unit circle if we plot the W8 raised to R. We will see one by one. Let us take the first row, that is putting R is equal to 0. We are getting W8 raised to 0 magnitude as 1 and phase angle as 0. Magnitude 1 and phase angle 0 means the real axis, that is positive real axis. That is W8 raised to 0 lies in the positive real axis, which is shown in this plot. Now putting R is equal to 1, we will get the W8 raised to 1. The magnitude is same, that is 1, and the phase angle is minus pi by 4. Here, since the phase angle is minus pi by 4, W8 raised to 1 we will get by rotating from the real axis in clockwise direction by an angle pi by 4. Here it is marked as W8 raised to 1. Similarly, putting r is equal to 2, we are getting W8 raised to 2. The magnitude is same, that is 1, and the phase angle is minus pi by 2. That is, by rotating again minus pi by 4, that is rotating again pi by 4 in the clockwise direction, we will get the W8 raised to 2. In a similar way, if we rotate again minus pi by 4, we will get the W8 raised to 3, and rotating again minus pi by 4, we will get the W8 raised to 4, and again rotating by minus pi by 4, we will get W8 raised to 5, and again rotating minus pi by 4, we will get W8 raised to 6, and again rotating minus pi by 4, we will get W8 raised to 7, and again rotating minus pi by 4, that is the value of r is equal to 8, that is W8 raised to 8. We can see from this table that the magnitude of W8 raised to 8 is equal to 1, and the phase angle of W8 raised to 8 is equal to minus 2 pi. That is, when r is equal to 0, the phase angle is 0, and when r is equal to 8, the phase angle is minus 2 pi. That is, when the r value completes one period, that is n, we are taking the n value as 8, the phase angle becomes the same, that is 0 and minus 2 pi both are same. So we can see that W8 raised to 0, W8 raised to 8, W8 raised to 16, etc. lies under the same point, lies in the same point that is marked in the plot. Similarly, we can say that W8 raised to 1, W8 raised to 9, etc. lies in the same point. This is obtained from the table. W8 raised to 0 is equal to W8 raised to 8 is equal to W8 raised to 16, which is equal to 1. That is, we are obtaining this from the table. And also W8 raised to 1 is equal to W8 raised to 9 is equal to W8 raised to 17 is equal to 1 by root 2 minus j by root 2. This thing also we are obtaining from the table. In general, we can say that W raised to r is equal to W raised to r plus or minus n. Here our n value is 8 is equal to W raised to r plus or minus 2n, etc. This property of Tudel factor is called the periodicity property. Also, we can conclude from the table that W8 raised to 1 is equal to 1 by root 2 minus j by root 2. We can obtain this from the table. Also, W8 raised to 5 is equal to minus 1 by root 2 plus j by root 2. Similarly, W8 raised to 2 is equal to minus j, and W8 raised to 6 is equal to j. That is, we can say that W8 raised to 1 is equal to minus W8 raised to 5 and W8 raised to 2 is equal to minus W8 raised to 6. Similarly, W8 raised to 3 is equal to minus W8 raised to 7. In general, we can write it as W raised to R is equal to minus W raised to R plus or minus n by 2. Here the value of n is 8. This property of Twiddle factor is called symmetry property. Further topics will be discussed in the next class. Thank you.